Facebook Live. Hello, Facebook Live. Hello, welcome to Daily Antidote of Song, where we're singing our little hearts out as we progress through the days and through the seasons, and happy spring and so much more to everyone. I'd like to start by saying hi to Joe. Joe, the founder of our feast, who's on the road today. I'd like to speak with Erin, who is doing our tech today. Thank you, Erin. We're in her able hands. And let's say hi to some of the folks. Hi, Brian. Hi, Aloysius. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Becky. Hi. Let's see, who else have we got here? Hello, Karen. Hello, Susan. Hello, Bronwyn in Victoria, BC. Hello, Sheila in Florida. Hello, 728 days in Boise. Hello, Deli. Good to see you. Hello, Ruth. You're traveling mercies. Hello, Mabel and your bears. Hi, I missed you so. Hello, Nancy and her cow. Hello, 728 in Rockville, Maryland. That's Christiana. Hello, Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hello, Susan. Hello, another Jamie in Victoria. Also, hello, Ann in Maryland. Hello, Sarah Page. Hello, Bonnie in Boise. Is that a cornfield I see? Hello, Susan G. Let's see who else we've got. Hello, Storm. Hello, Northern Virginia. Hello, Ralph in Victoria. Hello, Curly Tops. Hello. Let's see who else have we got here. Hello, Luda and Mark in Victoria, BC. Hello. Hello, Amanda and Miles in Michigan, my home state, Michigan. Hello, Bob in Albany. Hello, Bob from your iPhone. Hello, LMG. Hello, Isabel Coots. Hello, Bob in Albany. Hello, Fred in Silver Spring. Hello, Jane G. I bet I know who you are. Hello, James Fields. Hello, Sherry in New Hampshire. Let's see who else we've got. So many people today. Oh, so much. So, we are going to start by singing a lovely song today. So I'm going to say hello to our folk here from Jubilee Voices. That is myself, Harold Blackford, Jim Harkless, and Paulette Grady. And let's see. Hello, Hoda. Hello, Hoda. So, we are going to get ready to start, get ready to sing. This is a really difficult song, y'all. We're going to spend some intensive time working on it. No, just kidding. For this wonderful spring-ish day, because it's still kind of chilly outside, I'd like to tell a story. And the story will be about Harriet Tubman. And why would you ask about Harriet Tubman? Why her? Why would you ask? Because it is the 200th anniversary of her birth. So this whole year, we are celebrating Harriet Tubman. And I'm going to tell you about a song that you may not connect with Harriet, but got connected with Harriet because of something amazing she did. Y'all ready for a story? All right. The song is Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. And the lyrics will be in the chat when that time is ready. But in some corners of South Carolina, we sing Swing Low, Sweet Harriet. Would you like to know why? Well, back in 1865, Harriet Tubman was working for the Union Army as a nurse, a cook, and as a spy. She knew how to work around people. She knew how to be undercover and on the down low. And what she did was she offered her services to a Colonel Montgomery who needed to raid a port off the Combahee River in South Carolina. This port was full of Confederate soldiers and enslaved people, and these people needed to be freed. So what she did was she went undercover. Now keep in mind, folk in South Carolina speak Gullah. She didn't speak a word of Gullah. She did not know much about what was going on locally, but she went into disguise and she started talking to people and encouraging people to think about getting away. So as part of this raid, she would just dress casually as a, washerwoman, an enslaved person, and folks would talk. And you know how folk get to talk and how they get to brag about what they're going to do, right? We've all dealt with that. And thanks to people with loose lips, She found out what was going on. She went back to the colonel and told him, and they got the armies ready. Now, on June 1st at night, they struck out in boats. Imagine how those other folks on the other side felt when they saw these African American soldiers led by a woman and, Union Army brass coming across the river with torches. They had been caught completely by surprise thanks to Harriet and her work. One of the soldiers called it a vision from that other place. And what happened is, because she had sent people out to track where the landmines were, she had sent mariners out to track where the mines were, and because she had found out from the people she had talked with where the good stuff was, where the supplies, they raided that place and burned everything down. And as that was happening, folk realized they were free, and they became running out of their houses with pots, pans, whatever they could grab, and they got on these boats. It made such a din that Colonel Montgomery turned to Harry and said, "Sing something, do something, make them stop," because he didn't know. And she began to sing. Now, I'd like to think that she sang "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot," but I don't know what she sang. I do know that when all was said and done, she rescued almost 800 enslaved people. No one got hurt. No one got injured. Can you imagine that? Imagine sitting and seeing that coming across the horizon. Somebody's coming to free you, and it's none other than our own Black Moses, Harriet Tubman. So when we sing this, we're going to sing "Swing Low, Sweet Chariot," and at the very last verse, the very last refrain, we're going to sing "Swing Low, Sweet Harriet" for her. All right? All right? Y'all ready? I think you know this. So we're going to just dive right in. Okay, everybody take a breath. Let it out. We're going to tell the story together. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home, tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
I'm sometimes up and I'm sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. but still my soul feels a heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Keep humming, y'all. Now, let's think about our sister Harriet. Tiny little African American woman, 5 feet tall, disabled woman, led 300 folk to freedom, led 800 folk to freedom. Think about what she did for all of us by standing up on her convictions and fighting for freedom, not just for herself, but for everyone. She could say what most conductors can't say. She never ran her train off the track, and she never lost a passenger. So when we sing this last verse, let's sing Swing Low, Sweet Harriet. Ready? Sing. Swing low, sweet Harriet, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet Harriet, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet Harriet, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet Harriet, coming for to carry me home. Woo! Yes, indeedy. Thank you for helping me tell that story today. Woo! Swing low, sweet Harriet. So we're going to talk a little bit about what we've sung. Now, there's no happy accident that we sang this. Oh, that's wonderful. Somebody said, Julie, her mother sang this to her as a lullaby. There is so much about this song. Some people think that a Choctaw Freeman wrote it. Some folks say that parts of it, some of the meanings did come direct from Africa. There are a lot of theories about this song, but everybody feels something when you sing this song. I remember hearing it as a child. My mother would hum it to me. And I'd like to think that this was a particular favorite of Harriet's because it speaks to everyone. It speaks of going to a better place. And when our enslavers thought that this was about death, they just had no clue. It was about a better life, and a better life here now on this earth. Isn't that something we all want? So let's talk a little bit about this. We sang at Harriet Tubman's, the Harriet Tubman Visitor Center and Underground Railroad Park a few weeks ago. And this was one of the things that we did. In fact, we opened our show with this. And I'd like to talk to some folks from Jubilee Voices to see how they felt about it, and maybe we can answer a couple questions along the way. But let's start with somebody.
Well, I'll start. I think Paula and I both afterwards had the same reaction. It was a wonderful experience for me, and I'm sure, and for her too. The thing that struck me most driving there from Silver Spring, Maryland, across the bridge onto the Eastern Shore, and then you go under the Eastern Shore and you drive miles and miles to Cambridge, Maryland, where Harriet Tubman was enslaved. Even though it has been developed over the years. There's still miles and miles of farms and forests, and to think driving along to that place and thinking that she had to walk all that distance uh, to reach northern part of Maryland, get across the river and into freedom, into Pennsylvania. It's just it's so hard to to believe that she could accomplish that, and not only accomplished it for herself, but went back numerous times to bring back her family and others. That, that really was so moving and striking to me.
I think too what struck me was it was just her determination to do what she had to do. As in the movie Harriet, Hollywood. Hollywood can glamorize things, but it's also a glamorous truth. One of her lines was, "I will not stop until this thing called slavery is dead." So therefore, I was just so struck by her, and even when we sang in the tent, and that was I mean, it wasn't unusual, but it was just so, um, it was timely because the wind was whipping up that day, and it was it rained and it snowed, and I, like Harriet, I was so determined. That was my first time driving over the Chesapeake Bay Bridge by myself. And I, like Harriet, I was just determined to get there to Cambridge that morning to sing with Jubilee Boys, to tell the story of this fantabulous woman. I was just determined, just like Harriet was.
There is a lesson in her life for us all. Just the determination, just the stamina. Like I said, she was disabled. She was 5 feet tall. She was female. That's a lot of strikes against women back in that day. And she made it work. And her faith and her belief in herself and in her people and in freedom made all this possible. It helped make us possible. Think about how different our lives would be if she wasn't there. And that's something that actually applies to all of us, not just the folks in the history books. Think about the people that you are friends with and the people that you love and how you make a difference in their lives every day. And you make a difference in the lives of those you don't even know by giving them a smile, being kind, listening. That's how you become present to them. You are helping move history along. You're helping make the world a better place. And singing is part of that. And I'm also aware that we have a member of our family who needs some of our thoughts. Her name is Mariah. That's posted in the chat. So please, with Storm, let's think of Mariah and lift Mariah up. And when we reprise this song again, we'll sing a little more about it and sing for her too. Is there anything, Harold, that you wanted to share?
Well, as you spoke about, it was her determination, and it was so important that, as Jim was saying, she was helping so many people. She didn't worry about her condition. It was more helping other folks. She's 5'2", walking that distance, finally ending up leaving a battalion after she was free, coming back, freeing other people, 800 or so, as we know more. It's just astonishing that she was able to do so much. I don't think enough has been written about the greatness of her and the greatness of a lot of the women out there all throughout history that, unfortunately, in this society have been left out, though they have been the foundations of the world, of our society. It's so important that women are recognized for what they do and as equals.
Yes, indeed. I I doing that gig was one of the, it just took my breath away. We had been driving to that site before they had a visitor center, and it was just a big cornfield with a marker. And seeing that there for the first time just took my breath away. If you can make it there, please go. It's a state and federal park. It's under the National Park Service. It is the Underground Railroad, National Underground Railroad Park. It's part of a system of parks that stretch through Maryland all the way up to Pennsylvania and beyond. And it will take your breath away because the exhibit there really gives you an insight into how she grew up and what she had to face. She was a lover of nature because she had to go in the fields and pick things. She was a forager. This woman was amazing. I had no idea the extent to which she was steeped in knowledge that would later help her to escape and help others to escape.
Can I add one more thing? Not
Yes.
only, yes, she was all that too, but she was injured when she was a young woman. She was hit in the head, and she suffered. I think she stuttered.
She had narcolepsy.
Yeah, yeah. And she was not well. I mean, but this woman was, she was smart.
She was prone to falling asleep
Yeah,
out of nowhere, but she still did all this. And that,
After that
yeah,
injury, yeah.
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 So let's sing this song again um, before we go. Yes.
Right.
And let's keep Mariah in mind as we sing it, and keep Harriet in mind, and thank her for her gracious gift to all of us, okay? So, can I have my F again? Thank you. I'll start it and we'll just go through it one more time, everybody. How's that? Ready? Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
I looked over Jordan and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home, tell all my friends I'm coming too, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
I'm sometimes up and I'm sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul feels a heavenly bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Swing
Swing
low,
low,
sweet
sweet Harriet,
for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet Harriet, coming for to carry me home. Woo! Yes. Sending love and light to everyone, especially Mariah on this day. Be a Harriet, everybody. Spread your light to everyone. Oh, thank you to the Jubilee Voices and to Aaron and to Joe and all the folks that helped make this possible today. And now comes the sad part where we all get to say goodbye. But it's not sad because you have a song in your heart to share and lots of people to share it with. So go out and do that. So we're going to start saying bye to our friends on Facebook Live, and then we're going to move on to everyone else. So,
Okay, and I guess I'm going to say the goodbyes.
yes, you are, Jim. I'm going to help you, but yes.
No, I think I can do it. I hope I
Alrighty
can do it.
then. Go for it.
And goodbye to Paulette and you.